Shalom. Shalom. This is the brother Atazawamia from the GMS South Carolina camp. I want to first and foremost give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim out there pushing the truth and sincerity. Alright? This lesson, it's going to be, I'm going to bring out some facts about this corporation. Alright? Monsanto. Alright? And a little information on genetically modified organisms, how that's not, well, that's against the scriptures, and show why, the reason why, you know, Esau had a result, which Esau's so-called white man had a result to creating these abominations due to him breaking what is known in the Bible as the land Sabbath, and because the land is defiled by the blood and by the things that this society carries, all right, and that famine is coming, all right, and this could be one way they bring in famine, okay. So we'll first start out with this, then we'll get into the scriptures, all right, and then we just see where it goes from there. All right. Start out genetically. Okay, what is a genetically modified organism? Also known as GMOs. Okay, it says genetically modified organism, GMO, or a genetically engineered organism is an organism which genetic material has been altered using genetic engineering techniques. That's right. These techniques, generally known as recombinating DNA technology, use DNA molecules from different sources which are combined into one molecule to create a new set of genes. Alright, this DNA is then transferred into an organism, giving it modified or novel genes. Transgenic organisms, a subset of GMOs, are organisms that have introduced DNA from different species. GMOs are consist of genetically modified foods. Alright? So you might be saying, well, what's GMOs? This is what GMOs. GMOs is technically, in one word, it's an abomination. Okay? It's an abomination. Why? Okay, well, this is just a little brief thing. I'm gonna get a few things about it. But what your scientists are doing, right, is playing Frankenstein, basically creating monsters, these little abominations, these seeds, and other things, which are not, which are against nature, man, showing that this man is a devil, man. But let's get into the scriptures real quick. Go to Genesis. All right, let's go back to the beginning. And then, all right. Pull up one more Bible. Second Peter's 3 and 8. Okay, yeah. Alright. So let's go to the beginning. Alright. When the Heavenly Father gave the order to his son and the angels, which the elders done broke down Genesis chapter 1. Alright. So I'm not going to go in depth and breaking it down. I'm just going to pull out these points about on the third day, alright, and the points and on the sixth day, okay, or the third day, which a day with the Lord is 1,000 years. Let me get that real quick. Alright, 2 Peter 3:8. It says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day." So I'm going to focus on two parts of Genesis chapter 1. The third day, which will be 3,000, the 3,000th year, and the sixth day, which is 6,000 year. Alright, so let's get into it. Genesis 1:9. It says, "And God said," which you should know by now, that word right there is not talking about the Heavenly Father, it's talking about the angels. Alright, Yahawah and the angels. Okay, and Yahawah is who you really call Jesus Christ. They created the worlds. Okay, and power said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. Alright, and the powers called the dry land earth, and gathered together of the waters called he seas, and the power saw that it was good. Alright, that's right. Because at the beginning, before the flood, the whole earth was like one giant landmass. Alright, but when the flood happened during the time of Noah, it all when the springs of the waters underneath the earth had opened, it broke up all the land masses, and it's how it is today. Because if you could put all the continents back together, it'll form one land. Alright, so that's how it was at the beginning before the flood. Alright, you had one giant land, I think they called it a Pangea, and then you had the waters, which was the seventh part. Okay. Alright. Verse 11. It said, "And the power said, Let the earth bring forth grass." Alright. "The herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, and whose seed is in itself." Alright, upon the earth, and it was so. Alright. Now, the one thing about these genetically modified foods, alright, or so-called crops that these devils make at Monsanto and other organizations that produce these abominations, alright, these seeds cannot, some other byproducts create no seeds. That's why you have certain things like seedless watermelon, seedless grapes, alright, and such and so forth. Which those fruits, alright, supposed to have seeds in them, so you can replenish the earth. Alright, so they create a lot of seeds that's sterile, or that cannot reproduce. Okay. It says, "Let the earth bring forth grass, and herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and the herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And the powers saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day, or the 3,000th year. Because 1,000 years is a day unto the Lord. Alright, so that right there showed that it was good for these plants to grow naturally. Alright, and that these fruits and herbs that have the seeds within themselves, for them to reproduce more. Alright, but what this devil does, he takes those things and he just polluted it. Alright, we go to slide. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 42, just to read, touch back on that thing. Alright, 2nd Ezra 6:42. "Upon the third day thou didst command that the waters should be gathered in the seventh part of the earth. 6 parts hast thou dried up, and kept them, to the intent that of these some being planted of God, or powers, until might serve thee. For as soon as thy word went forth, the work was made, and for immediately there was great and innumerable fruits, and many and diverse pleasures for the taste, and flowers of unchangeable color, and odors of wonderful smell. And this was done the third day. That's right. So another way you got some genetically modified produce or fruits and vegetables is that it doesn't give off a smell. You know, fruit supposed to give off a certain odor, right? It's supposed to taste like it smells. Okay, like a strawberry, how it tastes, that's how it should also smell, sweet and like a strawberry. But you get these genetically modified strawberries in the grocery store, and they have no taste to them. All right, they just taste bland. You get these genetically modified apples, and they just taste like water. They don't even taste like how apple's supposed to taste. They don't even smell like an apple. You know, showing that this man is the damn devil, man. All right, because it says during the time of the creation, when the Heavenly Father gave the order and Yahawah and the angels created these things, all right, it said immediately there was great and innumerable fruit, and many and diverse pleasures for the taste. All right, it's supposed to be a pleasure to eat fruits and vegetables, and because it's good for you. But you eat this produce here from that you get from off these farms of America, which I'm going to read in that article. The majority of them are owned or taken over by corporations like Monsanto. All right, so the food you eating, it ain't even nourishing for you. It's doing the opposite. It's destroying you, and it's not pleasurable to eat. That's why a lot of people don't like to eat fruits and vegetables, because they don't taste like it's supposed to taste, or it's not as beneficial as it's supposed to be. All right, it says, and many and diverse pleasures for the taste, and flowers of unchangeable color, all right, and odors of wonderful smell. And this was done the third day. So, all right, so let me go back to Genesis. Genesis 1:29. Alright, Psalms 1:29. It says, and the power said, behold, I give you every herb bearing seed, alright, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, and the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, alright, for food. So that by the decree of the Heavenly Father, these things was given to people for their benefit. But the so-called white man, which is the devil, which devil means a deceiver and one that opposes the cause of the Heavenly Father, or the order of the Heavenly Father, or act the part of the devil, which is so-called white man. He done tuck away these things and try to form his own things. That's why the Lord gonna destroy him. It says, and the power said, behold, I give you, talking to man, I give you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, and the which is fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And so it was. Okay. It says, and the power saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day, or the 6,000th year. Okay. So these things, these crops able to reproduce, of its own, was given for not only for people to enjoy, but for the animals as well. i.e., uh,